It's next investigation, and seeing this piece here, obviously from the Bible. It says many of the people of the land became Yehudim, Mityahadim, right? Because the fear of the Yehudim fell on them. Right? So what this is here, this is referring to the hex, right? So this is saying that the people of the land became sort of mentally the same as Jews, right? Because the fear of the Jews, the Yehudims, fell on them, right? So it's like the idea of the hex, and it's saying that people became of their type of following, just because the fear of the hex, right? And then followed the Mityahadim. Right? And this brings up a very interesting investigation, right, about this Mityahadim. It says here, this of course pulls in the direction of translating Mityahadim as Jews, right? But it's there's a difference between Mityahadim, right, and the Jews, right? So you've got the Mityahadims, and then you've got here the Gentile Jews of Esther, right? So basically, and Yahad means to become a Jew, right? So compare all this stuff together, right? And this is basically telling you that this Mityahadims, right, is the Gentile Jews, but they're not really Jews, right? They're following the Jewish way, right? They're living under the Jews' hex, right? They're actually Gentiles, what are known as Gentiles, so not Jews, but they're adopting the Jewish ways. They're following the Jews' ways, right? And this is because they're living on the Jewish system. They're following the hex. They're watching the TV. They're going by the government politics, and they're living in the Jewish system, right? The Jew-run hex system, but they're not Jews. So that's what this Mityahadim means, right? Mityahadim, right? It's the Gentile followers of Judaism, and the mental followers of it, like unwitting followers of it because of hex, right? And you see, mit means with, right? So it's the with, the spirit of Judaism, right? It means that the people are with the spirit of the Judaism, right? Which means under hex, right? And they also mit, like transmit, right? That's why you have transmit on the TV shows and all this stuff. It's to transmit messages and signals, right? To send. So you're talking about this thing about the Gentile Jews in Esther, right? It's referring to the people under hex. Right? And they become by that method, they become Mityahadims, like what it's talking about here. This again, this exemplifies a type of thing, or Walter Mitty syndrome, right? Also known as maladaptive daydreaming, right? And of course, that's based on that, the legend of Walter Mitty or whatever, which was that story, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, which is obviously one of the popular stories. It was a Danny Kaye film, and when I was a kid, it was a Danny Kaye thing. Must have really made it and all, like Walter Mitty becomes out because it's the day when Mityahadims or whatever, and it's living in the fantasy world, right? Which is again, it's referring to living in the hex world, what these Judas have created, right? They use fantasy to escape from their normal lives. So they're watching TV, escaping into their hex world, right? Media and their news bulletins, you're escaping into their Juden hex world, see? So the Mit, again, it's the day with the Mityahadims, right? Here you see Esther, right? So Esther's one of that type of ideas, yeah. Esther, Crown Queen. The Esther is a 12 Jewish biblical character. Of course, Est is East, TH and an AR like the royal. Of course, here the Rants and the Transen. The Transen is German, again German for trans, But this one is Esther Ranson is a big character in the media, right? The media, especially in Britain. Look how sort of manly it's become now, Very manly now, like. And it's become a big character. It was started out as a presenter, right? On the still involved in stuff now, as you can see. Right? And it's now like a producer that owns its own TV company and all this, right? It's straight manly as hell, right? Still very involved in all things, right? Like media stuff. Now, as you see, involved in the vaccination hex, right? Still very much a part of the the hex, the present day hex that's going on, been around for obviously years in the hex business. In the DM. Trans. Had its career from 1973. Of course, been here, 7 kids and done the child line. The child line, which is probably something to hex people, hex young children away from their own families or something, right? Hampstead. Students. North London Collegiate, very Jewish. Somerville College, Oxford. As you see the Gandhi, you see of course like Gandhi, the proper one was a Jewish, So you know what I mean? And so you see why this one has been a big character in the media, in the British media, because it's based on that biblical passage where it's the day with the Mityahadims turning people into Jews via the TV, via the hex. See, they used the hex to make people follow the Jewish ways. See what I mean? It's simple as Leverson and her family is Jewish. Jewish neighbourhood in Warsaw. Again, they've obviously come back a lot more than that, Poland and Germany, and say where were they from before that? But always use that, the idea of the European place, Remember that? South Africa. So, this character again is got a big background and all this stuff, internationalist stuff, and not just anybody, not just, you can't just walk in with TV script. I mean, the TV sort of, sure, it's all the same people, really. So an interesting character, Of course, working at the BBC, a career of like 50 odd years or something. Again, this kid had to build the trans program. Eastern. And sure enough, one of the transes on the grade, another Jewish, isn't there? Watch 11 again, mate. They had a career with manly shoulders. Proper man in the dress. Very much, like a powerful character in the British society, as they call it. Hex, well involved in all the hex. Stood as a parliament as well. It's all the same thing. Show business, parliament, media, hex, politics. And then involved in the Jimmy Savile stuff. And that broadcast 3rd October. So, total hex artist. And the Wilcox, who this thing was married to, was one of the characters used to put forward all the sort of ideas of man descended from monkeys and all that. So they're all hexers. Total hex artists. Yeah. Ruins a couple of TV stations now, It ruins all the awards it's got, so it's special recommendations for hex. It even got its own coat of arms, crazy. And there's the candle to show it's a trans user. Jewels, bobbed, seeded, slipped, like the pills. The Iblis, if not now, when? Crazy. To give them their own coat of arms, A very long career in hex. And what I'm thinking is if the Mitya, it means media, because obviously media is like TV, broadcast and all that. And obviously, the media become the ancient Greek idea, plana, schema, so to do with hex. The media screen, the media TV and all this. Basically a communications tool for hex. To get people to follow the Jewish ways, the Jewish religion, see what I mean? That's what the whole purpose of it's always been.